I'm looking forward to also talking about what's going on with Florida recruiting. But let's start with Florida State, Brian, because as of right now, I mean, I look at the recruiting rankings. They're number 16 in the On3 sports industry rankings. So it looks from where I sit like they're doing an okay job so far. But what's been your sense on Mike Norvell's recruiting so far?
2 points in addition to what you said. Yes, they've got like 9 commitments.
Yeah.
But that's a bit of a facade. Almost all those kids are taking visits somewhere else. Generally, not a great sign. Secondarily, they're coming off 2-10. I mean, like, it's the same problem Florida has. They're in the same boat. The way the official visit schedule is set up now, it's unfortunate for teams that come off disappointing years because this is a what have you done for me lately society, and you don't get a chance to prove that you've moved up the ladder, if you will, before kids take all their visits. There's no way to fix it. I think both the Gators and the Noles will be trying to flip kids that, they finish in the top 3 with, but I think both of them are going to have very disappointing summers because the kids can't see them play. And of course, if they suck in the fall, then boat's going to explode there and they're all going to be drowning. But Florida State's got 9. Of those 9, like I'll just give you an example. Tadarius Hughes, kid that Miami would take too, probably.
Yeah.
Kid at Northwestern, really athletic safety, committed to Florida State really early. Well, that's great news. But the other day, randomly, he posted to X that he had hit top all the way down to his shoes, completely in Syracuse gear. Just randomly posted that on that. I'm like, that is not a good sign.
Oh no!
Like in Syracuse is like they're cleaning everybody's clocks in the state of Florida. Miami, I don't know what the deal is, but Fran Brown and his staff get after it. But like Florida State cannot have that look over and over again. Like they're losing kids. It's kind of rough. And they got several other kids taking visits, like Xavier Payne's taking visits, etc. I've heard about another kid that might flip to another school, blah, blah, blah. Like I don't feel very warm and fuzzy. The good news for Florida State is, I'll give them credit, their staff, they got rid of some of the guys, couldn't recruit themselves out of a wet paper sack. Some of them were terrible recruiters. They got a much better staff, and the official visit list is good. It's really good. And they even got several really good offensive linemen, which they obviously need. But are they going to be able to close on anybody? Like when your own commitments are taking visits everywhere, I don't have a good feeling about this because, again, they don't have any way to prove that they've moved up the ladder. Like, what's the incentive to commit to Florida State right now? And it's the same thing. Florida's got 2 commitments, Alex. Unless somebody committed in the last 24 hours, I missed it.
No, just 2. I checked about 20 minutes ago. Yeah, they got 2 commitments.
Florida is a top 5 job nationally. Are you kidding me? Like I know Miami fans hate Florida, but look, it's the easiest job in the state of Florida. It's not even close because they're in the SEC. They've got 2 kids committed. One of them's a lifelong Gator fan, and the other one, they got a random commitment from a kid from Cleveland who's really good, but Ohio State's still recruiting. Good luck. Like, are you serious? Billy Napier is on the hottest of hot seats. His buyout is not super massive, I don't think. So we'll see if they don't do well. Like if they get spanked by Miami again this year, like whatever few commitments they have, Miami might be calling some of them because they're not going to be with the same staff. That one is still the most perplexing. Even people that don't like UF, like, I mean, it's not that hard to understand. If you've ever been to it, like their campus, the school rank, like that's an easy sell. For them to have 2 commitments is criminal. It's criminal. Kind of like Florida State, though, their official visit list is really good. It's probably even better than Florida State's. So that could turn around technically. But are you buying that since UF, the big state school inside the Sunshine State, has 2 commitments right now? Are you buying that they're going to suddenly turn this around before playing any games? I'm not. So they'll finish summer with 6-8 commitments. But I think all of them are shaky because they know Napier's on the hot seat. It's not a good circumstance.
Which is like, it's interesting because there are so many narratives being pumped about Florida that say the opposite. And like they had a great finish to the season.
Sure.
They finished the season 8-5. They won some big games down the stretch. And like people are kind of trying to sell the idea that Billy Napier like got his job security back. But like, so you're saying recruits are not buying that?
No, they're not. As the saying goes, follow the visits. Like a lot of the kids that you would think would be like the Orlando kids, the Tampa, like the I-4 corridor, UF is always dominated. They've got
Yeah.
2 kids committed, and one of them is literally Will Griffin, a lifelong Gator fan. His whole family is. Okay, that's low hanging fruit. Nothing against Will; he's a great kid, but like that's not that hard. That's it. Really? You don't have an Orlando kid committed? You're an hour and a half from Orlando. Like it's unbelievable, but that's what happens when you are just consistently mediocre. Kids will not wait in today's society. Yeah, playing time matters, NIL matters, but they're not going somewhere that sucks. So I think Florida is going to have a lot of struggles. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Again, you're selling Florida. It's not a real difficult sell.
Yeah.
But they've got 2 kids, man. Like they're not getting it done, and they don't turn that around. The grumblings are going to get pretty loud, pretty quick. Especially if Miami starts picking up commitments, etc. That it's going to be entertaining to read the Florida message boards.